Hey, welcome to Spire. Today playing the Dilation for March 20th, 2026. The character The Watcher and the modifiers are shiny, starting the deckers replaced with one of every rare card. Time Dilation, all enemies start with a slow debuff, and night test resting at rest sets heals 100% for HP, but costs 5 max HP. I see Cyberfox here, 1286. That's a pretty good score. And the Dark, 1336. Okay, I was a little worried that I didn't see many more familiar names. Just those two. It is a little early in the day. I guess with Shiny and the Watcher cards, I should try to get Omniscience and Wish played as much as I can. Let's just review the deck real quick. Yeah, so Omniscience and Wish is something I want. A Blasphemy upgrade might be good to try to keep it for when I'm ready to enter Divinity and get rid of everything. But yeah, and then here in terms of leads, 2 lead path on the left and the right. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4... Just 4 crush markers for early ones. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, so I think I have to get these 4 early crush markers, and then after that, just have no more crush markers. Unfortunately, we also have a lot of rest sets, but I guess that's not a bad idea. That allows me to upgrade the Omniscience, the Wish, and unfortunately, I got both in the same hand. Let's play Wish for the gold first. But yeah, I can hopefully upgrade the Blasphemy as well soon. All right, here, I think I'll do Vault, because I don't really need to play anything else there. And then here, yeah, Ragnarok with Blasphemy will be 75 damage. Can I do something with Lesson Learned? If I do Ragnarok, that's 25 plus 30. That's going to be 55. So I think if I play the Ragnarok first, then do Miracle, Blasphemy, then do the Lesson Learned, that allows me to get a Ragnarok upgrade. Beautiful. Consecrate, Flying Sleeve, Sash Whip. Against a Slime Boss, I guess more attack cards won't hurt. A 0-cost card might not be a bad idea because I have so many high-cost cards. Okay. Alright, here I got the Lice. Can I use the Lesson Learned here? Not really. Unless, hang on. If I get the Blasphemy, I might be able to use it. I did get the Blasphemy. Beautiful. Let's play that and then use Lesson Learned to get rid of this guy. And that upgrades a Consecrate. And then Judgment kills this. Oh, I guess I didn't use the Omniscience Wish combination. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Got a Skill Potion and Empty Mind, Inner Peace, Prostrate. Not a huge fan of any of these. I guess, I don't know if I need Empty Mind. Let's take the Inner Peace. That would allow me to get more energy when I enter Divinity. And unfortunately, if I had used the Wish here at least 2 more times, I still would not have been able to afford Cloak Class. So I guess that's fine. Probably don't really need Flurry of Blows either. Foreign Influence might be fine. Do I want to buy a Relic? Yeah, who knows. Maybe I can get I Like Shiny out of it. Battle Hymn is also interesting. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the relics here, but I guess I can take Clockwork Sooner. There's no guaranteed shop on this path, right? Yeah, there isn't. Well, let me take Clockwork Sooner, search code with 1 artifact, and hope that that helps me get the I Like Shiny modifier. Right here, I got the Acid and Spike Slime. Can do Blasphemy, but no. Let's do Miracle, Omniscience, and then double play the Wish here. Okay. Alright. And then, yeah, I'm also going to try, unfortunately, this guy. Oh, no, I'm not going to be weakened. Good. So if I get a Lesson Learned, I should be able to get rid of this guy. Did not get that yet. Let's do Vault. Hope for a Lesson Learned here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so that gets me a Spirit Shield upgrade. That's not too bad. And then I can do Consecrate and Judgment. Beautiful. All right, Bowling Bash, Rushdown, Wave the Hand. Again, not a huge fan. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of block cards, so Wave the Hand is not that great. I don't think I need any of the others. I think I'll safely skip this, although I can't skip too many cards to try to get in skip the end. Here, as always, I'll risk it, and if it's a bad event, I'll reload, because being weakened on turn 1 is going to make things very difficult. So let's just reload this one and take the gold instead. Okay. Alright, here I got the Looter in a question mark room fight. Okay, let's see if the Vault gives me something good. I really need that Blasphemy to get upgraded as soon as I can. Alright, let's do Miracle, Omniscience, double play the Wish. And then I think I'm okay accepting a little bit of damage. Or should I do... Let me see what the Scrawl gives me. There's a Judgment. I can't do the Spirit Shield. Actually, Consecrate will deal 14. I am very close to being able to play the Judgment, but I don't think I can. This does 21. Well, let's do Consecrate, and then Judgment is not quite there yet. Yeah, fine, I'll do Brilliance. It's okay, I'll take a little bit of damage here. Wait, I did not use the Lesson Learned, right? So maybe I'll shuffle back to it? Yeah, there it is. Beautiful. Okay, I got an Inner Piece upgraded. Not bad. Prostrate, Sash Whip, Fasting. I don't think I can do Fasting between these two. I guess I'll take the Sash Whip. The weakness might help. Alright, first elite. These guys don't have the slow debuff anymore, though. Alright, and then, yeah, of course, right off the bat, defending is a problem. I do have a skill push. Let me see what the Vault gives me. Alright, there's Spirit Shield and Consecrate. That's not quite enough to use with the Judgment. Alright, fine. Let's still do Spirit Shield. Might as well do Consecrate. And if I can't play the Judgment, I guess I'll do Master Reality. Okay. Alright, can I defend against 20 here? Actually, I don't think I can defend. I would have to kill somehow, right? Which is going to be really difficult. Let me see if the skill potion gives me something good. There's another vault. Not a bad idea, because then I can do... What do I have next turn? Omniscience, Blasphemy, Deus Ex Machina, Scrawl. I think I have to risk it. So let's do Ragnarok here. That does deal a good amount of damage. Okay, then do Vault. And then here, I think I have to play the Miracles. Then do Blasphemy. Then do Scrawl. Okay, then Consecrate gets rid of one of them, but not both. Well, let's still do it. Okay. Actually, if I Omniscience the Lesson Learned, that would be enough and also would give me 2 card upgrades. Although, I mean, I don't think I can Omniscience the Wish because I don't have 2 attacks to get rid of both of these. So yeah, it has to be Lesson Learned here. Fine, fine. I got a Wish upgrade and a Scroll upgrade. I'm very happy with that. We got Ice Stream Energy now conserved between turns as well as a block potion. And is there any reason not to go for collector bonuses? Not really, right? So I could pick up a duplicate Ragnarok. I guess that also increases the chance of me being able to chain Omnisciences. Yeah, let's do another Ragnarok. Yeah, so all I need is another Omniscience and then I'll be golden. Right, here, speaking of Omnisciences, let's Omniscience the gold here, or the Wish, I mean. I am, okay, losing a little bit of HP, and that gets me a total of 60 gold. I could also do a Brilliance, but no, let's save the Miracles for later. Okay. Right, 16. Here, let's do the Miracles, because I want to play the Scroll if I can. Okay. And then, yeah, wait, can I do, I think, 50, or 25, 55, that's not quite enough. I'm trying to figure out a way to, once again, use Blasphemy and the Lesson Learned. But I think if I do Ragnarok, then this is 24, 25. Yeah, so if I do Ragnarok, then do Blasphemy, then I'll do... I forgot about the slow buff. No, this is enough. Right, I forgot about the slow buff with the Ragnarok. Yeah, okay, so this is enough, and I got the Alpha upgrade. Now, that's an unfortunate upgrade because it's an 8. Crush Jones, Meditator, Third Eye. I guess Third Eye is fine. Yeah, the Alpha upgrade is a little annoying. I'm trying to think if I should remove it. Got Warpaint up, pick up, upgrade 2 random skill sets. Deus Ex Machina, Omniscience upgraded. Okay. And then here, let's upgrade the Blasphemy, right? That should be the next thing to get upgraded. All right, I think I got all the important things upgraded. Somewhat of an accidental use of the lesson, or yeah, Lesson Learned pretty much. Here, let's do Alpha Establishment. So if I can Omniscience the Omega, that would get me Overkill, and then I could remove the Alpha afterwards. That's not a bad idea. Here, I think I'll do Consecrate to not transform yet, then do Scroll. Yeah, I got the Wish. I'm gonna be greedy and wish for gold, I guess. Let's also do Inner Peace or Devotion. Let's do Inner Peace, because I have the Blasphemy to be able to enter Divinity when I need to. If I get the Beta here, I did. And then I can Omniscience the Omega. That is probably the good idea. Yeah. Actually, wait, I can't do... I don't have enough energy to believe Master Reality either. Alright, let's do Beta. Then Miracle. Then Omniscience the Omega. Okay. And then this way I deal not enough damage this turn, but there should be enough damage this turn, right? Yep, beautiful. All right, I got Overkill out of the way, so I think I can remove the Alpha. Got Frozen Egg, whenever you added a power card into deck upgraded. Cut Through Fate is fine. Tranquility Follow-Up, I don't think I need any of those. Actually, no, Cut Through Fate is pretty good, yeah. I would have taken the Follow-Up too. All right, so here, yeah, this is the problem, right? Yeah, I think I have to remove the Alpha, especially because I got Overkill already. Let's do... Try to do Deva Form here. There's no way for me to get combo, right? Yeah, let's just do Deva Form and wait. Yeah, might as well. There's nothing better to play here. And then here, let's do Consecrate Establishment, Consecrate. Let's see what the Scroll gives me. Alright, I can Omniscience the Wish. Beautiful. Okay. And then let's also do Judgment to get rid of one of these guys. And I can't do Volt. Brilliance gets rid of somebody else, but then I'll take damage. I think instead I'll do the Volt. Yep. And then next turn, hopefully I'll get another attack. And yeah, I can do Blasphemy and Ragnarok. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Weakness Potion, just Lucky Signature. If another Lesson Learned might be a little too much. But yeah, if I'm going for collectibles, let's take another one. And then here, let's upgrade the Ragnarok, right? Yeah, the second one. Come. Alright, here I got the Looter again. Let's start with... I don't think I'll do Alpha here. Let's once again do Deva from Consecrate. Yeah, I really need to figure out a way to defend on turn 1, because right now that is, I think, a big problem for me. Let's do Sash Whip, Cut Through Fate. I don't think I need Lesson Learned. This is not going to be enough, right? Yeah, not even close. Let's do Third Eye to defend. And then next turn I have the Blasphemy. I think that should be enough. Okay. And here I'm not being attacked. Let's do the miracles, then do scroll. And I can do wish for gold and judgment, right? Come. Alright, Sashweb wish number 2. Yeah, fine, let's go do that. I just need more omnisciences now. And I think I'll upgrade this wish. Okay. Alright. Got the slime boss here. Not the best start, but I can do Deva form, and hopefully with the ice cream I'll save some energy for when I need to. Here, I could do Volt. Let me do Cut Through Fate first. Yeah, I don't think I'll need the wish. Let's do Volt here. Okay. And then there's Omniscience. What can Omniscience here that will deal a lot of damage? Of Brilliance, maybe? Not really, right? Actually, is that going to be enough? If I Omniscience the Brilliance, it's going to be about 40, 50 damage, and then another 75. I think that should be enough, right? So if I do Blasphemy, then Omniscience the Brilliance. Okay. Yep, that is definitely enough with the Ragnarok. Actually, even enough with the Judgment. Yeah, fine, let's do Ragnarok here. Alright. Okay, no trouble so far. We got a Fire Potion, another Omniscience. That's exactly what I was looking for. 2 Omnisciences should make the 2 wishes really useful. I think I also will take the extra energy with Slavish Collar during boss. Actually, do I want to take Fusion Ham again? Energy at the start of return, you can no longer smith the rest sides. Mostly because I have the lesson learned, and I already have most of my stuff upgraded. The only thing that misses an upgrade is the new Omniscience I picked up. But the problem with Slavish Call is that it only gives me extra energy in boss and lead combats, not in others. And I think with Ice Cream, extra energy is important. So I think I'm going to take the Fusion Hammer. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I forgot about the Night Terrors. Oh, that's dumb. So I'm actually trying to reload this one. I'm trying to think, because that means I won't be able to get max HP at all. Any max HP modifier, because I'll lose too much. Well, yeah, fine. I already committed, and I already reloaded once. Let's not reload again. Alright, 2 lead paths, either on the left, which gives me 3 early question mark rooms, and then another 3, so 6 total, or on the right, which gives me 1, 2, just 3 total. Alright, let's start on the left here. Okay. Alright, here I got the birds. I think I'll start out with Consecrate, see what the scroll gives me. I was really hoping to get one of the missions, so did not get those. I can get rid of this guy with the Judgment, and then wish for gold. Okay. Alright, would like to get... great, I got both Omnisciences and the Last Wish in the same hand too. That's unfortunate. And I will take a bunch of damage if I don't do anything. Can I Omniscience the Blasphemy? No, because then I might have trouble dealing enough damage, right? Although then I can Omniscience the Ragnarok, right? Yeah, fine, let's do that. So let me do Inner Peace, then Omniscience the Blasphemy. Okay. And then... oh, I can't even do both the Wish and the Omniscience. That's frustrating. Alright, let's Omniscience the Ragnarok here. That should be enough, right? Yeah. Alright, fine. Okay, Perseverance, evaluate Flurry of Blows. Perseverance is not a bad idea. Let's take it. Come. Here, definitely want to fight these guys. Shouldn't be too difficult if I get my Omnisciences early. I can get rid of this guy with a Judgment. That's nice. Let's do Consecrate. I think I might just... Actually, no, let's do Ragnarok. I was going to save energy with the Ice Cream, but Ragnarok is too powerful. Come. 9 incoming here. I think I'll accept a little bit of damage. Actually, let me do Miracle Scroll, see if I get the Blasphemy. Nope, but I did get an Omniscience, which would allow me to Omniscience this Wish, and then... Can I Omniscience a Blasphemy? Yeah, because I have Ragnarok, and that... I'm not 100% sure, but I think it should let me play the other Wish before... No, actually... Yeah, the problem is I only have 4 energy in Ragnarok cost... Wait, do I have... I don't think... Sash Whip? Sash Whip is enough, right? So I can actually wish for gold here, and then do Sash Whip. Beautiful. Alright, got a red mask, got the Starvage Combat by 1 week to all enemies, which is great. A Gambler's Root, I'll skip, and another Cut Through Fate. I did pick one up just recently, right? Yeah, let's take another Cut Through Fate here. Okay. Alright, here, Special Relic is fine, which is Strength, Starvage Combat 3 Strength at the end of the first turn, lose 3 Strengths again. That'll make the Ragnarok better. Okay. And then here, I don't have any curses yet, but let's take my first curse. Okay. Alright, here I got the Chosen, 10 incoming. Blasphemy Ragnarok would be enough, but... I should wait for the Omniscience Wish combination, right? So, yeah, let's just do Ragnarok and then Sash Whip. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll accept a little bit of extra damage here. Alright, got another Ragnarok. That's too much. Let's do Cut Through Fate. There is an Omniscience coming up. Let's get that. And then I can Omniscience the Omniscience and then Omniscience the Wishes. So that way I am able to get 120 gold. Okay. And then I actually could just kill... is the Lesson Learned still in my drop pile? It is... So, yeah, I could do Blasphemy and Ragnarok, but let's see if I can draw the Lesson Learned to maybe get another card upgrade. Here, let's do Master Reality, play the Miracles. Actually, I should have done the Consecrate first. It is not yet enough. Good. Then do another Miracle Scroll. And did not get the Lesson Learned, really? Alright, I mean, I can fully defend with the Spirit Shield, so let's wait one more turn. I just need to deal 2 damage, so as soon as I get a lesson learned, I should be able to use it. Alright, finally, there it is. Okay, I got a Judgment upgrade. That's not a bad idea. Fear no evil, further about to study. Study is interesting. Might allow me to get combo, so let's take it. Especially with the Master Reality played. Alright, Grumman Leader. Unfortunately, I am being attacked on turn 1, so I can't go all out on being greedy and omnisciencing the wishes. What can I omniscience? Probably study, right? Just to defend. Yeah, I think I have to. Alright, let's omniscience the omniscience and then omniscience. Actually, if I omniscience the blasphemy, would the Ragnarok be enough? You know what? I think it might make my life easier if I just do blasphemy and then a Ragnarok. I still have a Ragnarok in my hand, but I can't play it. It's too expensive. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Because that way I'll deal 40 damage with each hit. Yep. Makes my life easier. We got Dreamcatcher. One of you rescue me, add a card into your deck. At least I'll have something good to come out of Fusion Hammer. So there's a Swift Potion, which I'll skip. Flurry of Blows, Deceive Reality, Pressure Points. Deceive Reality is a great defensive card. Okay. Alright, here I already got Overkill. I don't think I need the Ritual Dagger, so let's take the gold instead. Okay. And here I got the Snake Plant with 21 incoming. 15, right. I guess I'll do... Not much to do here, right? Let's do Master Reality, Brilliance, and Sash Whip. I don't think I need to play the Alpha here. Which will take some damage on turn 1. Another 15. Yeah, I can get the Omniscience chain going. Let's play... I think I'll be greedy. I think I'll just wish for gold. Come. And then I could do Perseverance to preserve a little bit of HP. Let me do Consecrate first. Let me see what the Cut-Through Fate gives me. I think I'll take the Conjure Blade because I can't play the Vault yet. Okay. Right, and then here, 15. Oh no, I cannot use Lesson Learned yet. I'm very close to, but can't quite use it. If I get the slow debuff going a little bit, that's 14. I need one more card. I can't do it. That's a shame. All right, fine. Let's just do Ragnarok here. Okay. All right, Cut Through Fate number 3. Let's take it. Sure. Collect would have been nice too, but I have 2 Cut Through Fates already. We got Happy Flower. Every 3 turns, gain extra energy. Okay. And here, turn 1 is a problem. I do have a Block Potion. I also started with a Scroll. That's nice, and a Deceive Reality. That's also really nice. Oh man, can I kill with the Blasphemy? I think with the extra strength I might be able to. Let's do Blasphemy, and then Ragnarok is going to be 35 times 6. That is definitely enough. And then I can also wish for gold. Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. Alright, perfected this one. We got Regal Pillow, one of you resting an additional 15 HP, a Liquid Bronze Potion, which I don't think I need, and a Collectibles in the Cut Through Fate. That was a very early Collectibles. I'm very happy with that. Alright, here I kind of... Well, hang on. Let me buy cards before I remove the Alpha. So first, let's get the Strawberry. I'll pick up Racer Mastery by 7. Ancient Tea said, when we enter Rest Size, the Nethcon with 2 extra energy. And Ori, I'll pick up, choose, and add 5 cards to your deck. So let's see. Signature Weave, Mental Fortress, not a huge fan. Protect might be good. I already have enough Cut Through Fate. Let's take Third Eye here. Third Ragnarok, yep. And I don't have any of these, but Swivel might work well with Ragnarok. Here, Weave is interesting. I don't think I like any of the others. And then here, Protect might be a good defensive card. Also see I have a Fruit Juice Potion here, which I might consider taking over the Weakness Potion. And then drinking right away. And if I have gold left over, I will take the Ambrosia Potion too. In terms of cards, I can't really get a Collectibles on any of them. Hand of Greed might be interesting. It's a good damage engine. Will it pay for itself? I would have to use it at least 9 times, which is not going to be easy to do. But maybe worth it. Let me first remove the Alpha. Yeah, I don't think I need it anymore. Although, hang on. Who's my final boss? The champ might attack me on turn 1. I do have a Block Pusher. Okay, fine. Let's not spend gold on removing cards, because I might need it. I already got Overkill, so I don't need Windmill Strike. Hand of Greed. Fine, let's take the Ambrosia Push and the Hand of Greed. Okay. Alright, I was hoping for a better shot, but this was not bad. Okay. Yeah, I got Stone Calendar. At the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. That's a little unfortunate because I was trying to get combo too. Yeah, I got Snecko. Okay. Not being attacked. I think I'll just do debuff on wait. Yeah, let's save the energy with Ice Cream. Okay. And then here I have 15 incoming. Yeah, this is not good. Let's do Consecrate. Then I guess I'll do Swivel and then play the expensive Lesson Learned and then do the cheap Lesson Learned. Okay. Another 8. There's a Ragnarok that might be enough. Yeah, I mean, if I do Blasphemy, fine, let's do Blasphemy and kill with the Ragnarok. I was trying to think if I should wait for Omniscience Wish, but I think this is fine. Protect number 2, let's definitely take it. Okay. And here I got the Cultists. Here I would like to get Omniscience Lesson Learned played. Let me do Alpha, Weave, and Sash Web. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming here. Unfortunately, I got the wish a little too soon, but still, I think that's... Hang on, let me see what the Cut Through Fate gives me. Judgment would be enough to get rid of one of them. Let's grab another Cut Through Fate. Actually, I can do Weave, one more Cut Through Fate. Okay, grab the Judgment. Another Weave. Yeah, let's Judgment this guy. Okay. Then Wish for gold. And then I think I'll do... Yeah, let's do Weave and might as well do Master Reality. Okay, we'll unfortunately take a little bit of damage, but I think that's fine. Alright, here I can Omniscience the Omniscience, and then I do have one more Wish left. And then I probably should have done the Blasphemy first. Yeah, I should have done the Blasphemy first, because then the Lesson Learned might have actually been lethal, and currently it is not lethal. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake here. I can use Hand of Greed, so it's a Miracle, Blasphemy. Yeah, alright, at least I got some gold out of it. Did that give me Overkill? That might have gotten me Overkill too. Mental Fortress, Empty Body, or Crescendo. Not a huge fan. I think I'll take the Empty Body just to have a block card. And then here, unfortunately, I have to rest, lose max HP, but I'm offered another card, like another Deceive Reality. Beautiful. Alright, Champ. I have to get a little lucky with the attack pattern. Or I have to get a Spirit Shield in turn one of those two. Yeah, let's do Spirit Shield if I have the energy. Might as well do Alpha. Let's do Consecrate. I think I'll save the rest for later. Okay. Alright, another 12. Okay, so there's the Omniscience, which I probably should use to Omniscience the Wish. For Plated Armor, not for gold. Yeah, let's do that, just to be safe. That gives me 16 Plated Armor, which... no, not 16. 32 Plated Armor, which should be plenty. Okay. If I really wanted to be greedy, I could have used one of those wishes to gain gold. But no, I think it's... I'll better be safe. Let's do Master Reality. Cut Through Fate 1. Deceive Reality is fine. Let's do another Cut Through Fate. Sash Up is fine too. And then do Deceive Reality to get an upgraded safety. Okay. Alright, I think with 32 Plated Armor, I should be fine here, right? Let's do Devotion, another Deceive Reality, and then Weave. Okay. Not sure what I'm waiting for. I guess a good attack card. So there's a Ragnarok. Do I have enough? Let's do Vault here. Here, let me play the Miracle to free up my hand. Then do Vault. So I think if I get the Conjure Blade, I might just play it with the 14 energy I have. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of these two. Then do Deva Form, Weave, and Inner Peace. Yeah, I guess I can do Study as well. Come. 27. Yeah, I'm fully defended here. Might as well do Beta, get the Upgrade Omega. And then let's do Cut Through Fate. Yeah, let's just do Conjure Blade. I think that 15 times 10 together with Blasphemy should be enough. Yep. Alright, I mean, yeah, I might have been a little overly safe, but here I can just do Blasphemy. And then, was I waiting for something else? I guess I was waiting for the Omega, but this is fine. This is 440 damage. Beautiful. Alright, no troubles here whatsoever. Yep, very happy with this. Deus Ex Machina, Devotion, Conjure Blade. I have one of each. Which one do I want another copy of? Conjure Blade, or Deus Ex Machina is not bad with the Ice Cream. Devotion, I don't think I need a second one. Let's take Deus Ex Machina here. Okay. Snake Eye is interesting. I do have a lot of high-cost cards. Oh man, that's really tempting. I could also do Coffee Dripper that will force me not to rest at rest sets anymore. Yeah, I mean, there is a chance I might get max HP, and so I got 12 and I lost 5, so I got an extra 7. Yeah, if I get another 8, I think I'll take Coffee Dripper. Yeah, gain energy to your return. You can no longer rest at rest side. So Sneko Eye would have been nice, but if I have 5 energy with Ice Cream, I think I should be set. I don't really need the cards to be randomized, and this way I can at least have some control over the cost of the cards. Alright, multiple 2 lead paths. If I start on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, and then turn right another 2, turn left another 1, so 5 total. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think the best path is start left and then turn right. Okay. Alright, here I got the Repulsor and Exploders. Probably want to try to be greedy here. Let's do Cut Through Fate, trying to get admissions. I will keep 1 Protect just in case. Let's do Deceive Reality and Perseverance. Okay. I guess I could have done Ragnarok. Should I try to get combo here? Might be difficult with all the days. If I can get rid of one of the repulsors, I might try to go for combo. Let's first Omniscience the other Omniscience, and then Omniscience the Wish. And then I think I'll Omniscience the Study. But I don't have Master Reality, so the Insights won't be upgraded, but I think that's fine. And then I think I have to get rid of one of the repulsors. Oh, but I have Stone Calendar. I forgot about that. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, Stone Calendar really ruins things. Because I don't think I can gain enough. I can have enough cards to play in 4 more turns. But let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, so I think I'll wait here. Okay, Establishment might be a nice power if I get that soon. I did get it. Beautiful. Let's do Establishment, Deceive Reality, and wait. Okay. And then here, I could do Volt. I would like to defend if I can. Hang on. Let me get rid of the Miracles to free up my hand a little. Then do Volt. All right. Okay, there's some Master Reality. A little too late, but I'll take it. And then Swivel and wait. I probably should have done the safety. There's no reason to hang on to it. Lost HP for no good reason there. Okay, this is the turn where I have to get Overkill. Not Overkill combo. I mean, let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the days are getting annoying. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Cut Through Fate is too much, right? 10, 11. Yeah, that's the problem. Alright, fine. At least I got an upgrade on the Ragnarok. That's not bad. Alright, Rush Down, Prostrate, Windmill Strike. Not a fan of any of these, although I do need to pick up a few cards. I don't think I like any of those, though. So let's hope I get some better card rewards to get me to Skip the end. Actually, I'm very okay losing the Alpha. Wait, who was my final boss? Dono Deca. Okay, Dono Deca would have been great to have the Alpha, but no, I think of these, I'm okay losing the Alpha more. Right? Here I got Potion Belt on pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Very nice. Did the path I took have a shop? It does not have a guaranteed shop. That might be a problem. I might be a little bit more aggressive in picking up cards. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Deus Ex Machina is fine. Let's take it. Okay. Then play the Miracles. Should I do Ragnarok before? Let's do Ragnarok first. Yeah, that does deal a good amount of damage and do Volt. Okay. Alright, and then here, unfortunately, Hand of Greed is not enough to get rid of anything here. Or to be fatal. Yeah, let's do Brilliance, then Hand of Greed. Actually, let's do Spirit Shield first, then do Hand of Greed. Okay. That way, it'll be easier to get rid of these guys next turn. Ideally, I would get the Omniscience. Okay, I did get 1 Omniscience. And yeah, let's Wish for Gold, then do the Omniscience, another Omniscience, and then Omniscience the Wish, and then Omniscience the Blasphemy. And then that allows me to also play the Ragnarok here. Beautiful. Alright, Evaluate Wheel Kick, Flying Sleeves. Not a huge fan. Let's take the Wheel Kick. Not a bad card to have. Alright, here I could get my second curse. I don't know how much I need it, but yeah, if I get it, I think it'll be fine. Let's do Consecrate, Cut Through Fate, get rid of the Weave. Okay. Get it back again. Let's do a Weave here. 7. Alright, I think I'll do Starfront, Swivel, and wait. Okay. Alright, here I'm getting a curse. I think I'll just accept it. Let's do Deva Form. That also gives me energy in the future. Okay. Yeah, who knows? Maybe there's a very small chance of being able to get the curse modifier. Here, let's do Miracle, Scrawl. I could do Volt, but let me deal some good damage first. Let's do Ragnarok, although that does give this guy a lot of block. Okay. And then let's do Volt. Alright. And then here, I got Omniscience and Wish together again. Let's Wish for Gold first, then Omniscience the other Omniscience, then Omniscience the Wish. And then I could do Blasphemy, but then I might not have enough damage, although I do have the Brilliance. No, Brilliance alone is not going to be enough, right? So let's do another Ragnarok here. Okay. Alright, and then Judgment is so... Oh, right, it's played twice. Okay, and then Judgment is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, Empty Body, Flurry Blow, Swivel. I already have a Swivel. Let's take another one. Okay. And then here I got the Nemesis. 18 incoming. I am starting with Omniscience. Actually, only 12 incoming, so... Let me see if the Cut Through Fate gives me something good first. Empty Body. Okay, that gets me 7 block. I need a little bit extra. Alright, let's do the Omniscience chain. And then Omniscience the Wishes. I think I'll do one of the Wishes to give me plate armor. Yeah. And then the others can give me gold. Okay. And that way I can fully defend with the Empty Body. Should I also play a Steady? Might as well. Alright. Alright, hoping not to get the big attack. Alright, good. I don't think I'll do the Ragnarok. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of this. Save. Play the Weave. Save the safety for later. And then I think I'll do Swivel. And I'm hoping to get another Ragnarok next turn. Okay. 45. I was worried about this. I do have Spirit Shield for 32. Or 40. So then the safety, actually the Protect is enough too. Let me do Master Reality and then Protect. Okay. Alright, still not being attacked. I got the Ragnaroks together with the Blasphemy, which is a shame. Well, in the turn where the enemy is intangible. Let's do Third Eye. Cut Through Fate, Deus Ex Machina, and Brilliance. They're all fine. Because I have the Deus Ex Machina, I'm going to play the Miracles here. 3 out of my hand. Okay. And then here, I am really hoping to deal enough damage. I think I can. Let's do Blasphemy first. Then do, I guess, Brilliance, Cut Through Fate. Alright, Consecrate is fine. Let's do Consecrate, Weave. And then I should have done Cut Through Fate first. I might have given me a lesson learned. At Captain's Wheel, let the start of your third turn gain 18 block. Empty Body number 2, the only card I already have a copy of. Okay. Here I can upgrade. Yeah, Lost Omniscience upgrade is probably a good idea. Okay. And then here I can't do anything. Fine. At least I'm not losing max HP. Alright, then I just do double check. On the right, I'll get 2 more question mark rooms to 1 elite. On the left, I'll only get 1 question mark. We've got pair up and pick up race from extra by 10. That at least gives me the well-fed modifier, so that's good. And then here, can I try to get combo again? Might be difficult again. Yeah, because of the stone calendar, right? Yeah, not much I can do. Alright, I can play everything here, though. Let's do swivel. And should I do another swivel? That might be a little too much. I don't think I need 2 swivels. Judgment is really nice if I get it for the Sphere Guardian next turn. Not get that bad. I also got Wish and Omniscience together. Let's Omniscience the Omniscience and Omniscience the Wish. And then what else do I want in Omniscience? Hand of Greed, maybe? Let's see if the Judgment, if I get lucky with the Judgment, it hits the backliner. Beautiful. Okay, I did get very lucky with that. Alright, and then let's Wish for gold here again. And I can do Protect to avoid taking any damage. Okay. I could have played the Miracles to play the Deva form. That might have been worth it. Did not have any attacks in a turn where I have plenty of blocks, so fine. I think I'll do... Let me see if I can get something here. Yeah, Cut Through Fates are fine. Let's do Conjure Blade here. Okay. Alright. It is a multi-hit attack, though, so I will take a lot of damage if I'm not careful. Let's do Protect Scrawl. Okay, there is a Wheel Kick here. Let's do that. Alright. Then do Third Eye. Okay. And then, can I deal... This would be 2 hits. That'll make me take some damage. This would be 1 hit. And I could do Spirit Shield and then a Weave. I think that should be enough. That way I don't take any damage at all. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, got Bottled Miracle, which is nice. Follow up Crescendo Carviality. Not a huge fan. I guess I'll take the Carviality. Okay. And then here, yeah, I got Stone Calendar. If I didn't have Stone Calendar one of these fights, I think I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get combo. Let's start with a Weave first, then Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I guess I can do the Wish here. No, I think I'll do keep the Ragnarok for later too. Yeah, let's just play the Ragnarok this turn, although it might make me take a lot of damage. What if instead I'll do... Here, let's do Inner Peace, Lady Miracles, then do Brilliance for 24. That's not quite enough, but I can get rid of this guy. Alright, fine, I'll do Ragnarok too. Alright, yeah, I'm taking a little bit of damage, but it does make my life a little easier. Right here, let's Wish for gold and hope I can get another Omniscience and Wish Blade. No, but I can do Hand of Greed. Let's keep it simple. Come. Got a Speed Potion, Swivel, Third Eye, or Pressure Points. I already have 2 swivels, right? I guess I need a third one. Yeah, fine. Let's take a third one. Okay, I don't have many more opportunities to get to Insignificant the end, so I have to pick up pretty much every card I'm offered. Alright, 9 incoming. That is a problem. I only have 7 with the Empty Body, right? Let's see if the Cut Through Fate gives me a block card. It not. Let me get rid of both of these. Okay, I did get Swivel. That's good. Yeah, I can fully defend with Swivel and then do... yeah, let's just do... Hang on. Let's play the Miracles for the slow buff and then do Hand of Greed. Try to Conjure Blade. Let's do Conjure Blade and then save 1 Miracle for later. Okay. Not being attacked here. That's good. I think I'll be greedy and Omniscience the Wishes. Okay. Alright, here, gain lots of gold, which is probably not necessary because I don't have a shop coming up, but still. And then do Cut Through Fate, and I think I'll do the... Should I do Scrawl? Yeah, let's do Scrawl, and then play the Swivel Ragnarok. Okay, Swivel, and then a free Ragnarok. That's a good amount of damage. Yeah, let's do that. Now, should I do Expunger? Yeah, let's do Miracle, and then Expunger for 130 damage. That's not bad. Okay. Alright, and then this turn I have 18 block. Unfortunately, I'm not being attacked, though. Let's do Wheel Kick. Cut Through Fate. And did I have a Weave? I think I did just draw a Weave. Let's play the Deceive Reality just to have a safety on hand, although that alone is not going to be enough. 13. I was worried about this. Let's do Master Reality. I think I'll do the Vault for sure. So let's do Study, Sash, Whip, and Vault. Okay. Alright, can I do something with the Blasphemy? Let me see what the Insight gives me. Yeah, I don't think this is enough. I don't have any card draw, right? Yeah, at least I can fully defend, so that's not too big of a problem. Let's do Establishment, Third Eye. Our reality might be good next turn. I think next turn, I should try to kill with the Blasphemy. So let's do the Protect here. And then, yeah, save the energy, and the next turn try to kill with Blasphemy. I think it should be doable, especially with an Insight here. Alright, let's do Blasphemy. Then do Cut Through Fate. Alright, I got a chain of Cut Through Fates here. That's good. Come. And then one more. And then can I actually kill with the Lesser Learn here? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Got a Dex Ex Machina upgrade. Not bad. We got Mob Bank. When you climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No go to spend any gold at a shop. Kind of fun to get this later on. Include Halt or Indignation. I don't have any of these. Let's take the... Actually, I have to take a card, right? Yeah, Halt is fine, I guess. I think I'm happy with the potions. I don't think I need the upgrade potion there. Here, I'm losing a relic. I can't get like shiny... Oh, no, never mind. I'm not even losing a relic. I'm just donning the mask to gain free gold. Okay. And here, I could get another curse... which obviously I can't really get curses, so I don't think that's a big deal. If I get a curse, that's fine. If not, it's fine too. Let's get the wishes going here. Man, it would be great if I had another shop, although even with another shop, I would not be able to get the Alex Shiny modifier. And I should be able to get Insignian anyway, right? Right. So here, let's do Cut Through Fate. Master Reality, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. 24 is fine. I think I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's do the miracles here. And then, with all the miracles and Blasphemy and Scroll, can I get a combo here? That might be really fun. If I draw the Deus Ex Machina, and then I have a Scroll, let's try it. Okay? Because that's a lot of energy. Then do Empty Body, Protect, then I think I'll risk Blasphemy. Well, that puts me on a timer, so I can't delay. But I already played 12 cards. Yeah, I do have a Volt there. So, let's do Third Eye. I was hoping to get a Weave, get rid of these two. Then do Deceive Reality. It's 14, 15. This is already a lot of damage. Let's do 16, 17. This is going to be enough to kill, right? This is not enough to kill. This is 18. So I think if I drink the Bottle Miracle, that'll be 19, 20, and then I can kill with the Lesson Learned. Alright, so at least I got combo out of the way. And I got a third upgrade. Good. Tranquility, Bony Match Prey. I have to pick up a card for the Insignian modifier, so... Not a huge fan. I guess I'll take the Tranquility. Sure. Alright, and then here I can't do anything. Okay, I think that's good. At least I got Insignian. Let's see if I can also perfect this one. Time-wise, I'm fine, right? Alright, I do have 2 empty bodies. Those alone are not going to be enough, so I think it has to... I also have to drink the next potion, or the speed potion, I mean. Okay. So then, yeah, let's do empty body 1, empty body 2. I don't think I'll do Hand of Greed. Let's just do Study. Okay. Hoping the Dex will help me. I don't have a lot of defensive cards anyway. Never mind. I have Swivel and Third Eye. That is 30 damage. 30 block. Yeah, let's do Swivel, then Third Eye. Omniscience is really good. I might actually Omniscience for... Let's do Establishment 2. I might Omniscience for Plated Armor, just to be safe. I don't think I have enough to kill, right? If I Omniscience... What else can I Omniscience? If I Omniscience the Blasphemy and then the Ragnarok. Yeah, these guys don't have the slow debuff, so it's not that much damage. And I have the Ambrosia Potion. Can I do something with Cut Through Fate? I'm too lazy to do the calculation, but no, I don't think, even if I Omniscience, because yeah, the enemies don't have slow debuff, I don't have extra strength, so yeah, I don't think the Ragnarok is going to be enough. So yeah, let's just Omniscience the Omniscience and Omniscience the Wishes, and then gain Plated Armor. I think that's the right approach. So that way I'll get 32 Plated Armor, and I will need 26 this turn and 32 for the next 2 turns. So yeah, I think that keeps me safe for a while. Here, let's do Cut Through Fate for free. Keep an Insight. I think I'll also grab, keep Deceive Reality too. And then you what? Let's also do Tranquility, Miracle, and Conjure Blade. That gives me a pretty good Expunger. Okay. Right, yeah, here I have 32 incoming. I am fully defending against that. Let's do Weave, Cut Through Fate. Devo Form is interesting. I don't think I need it though. Perseverance might be helpful too. So let's do another Weave and then 1 Ragnarok. Okay. And then here I have another 32 that I'm able to fully defend against. Master Reality might be tempting. Let's play that. Then Wheel Kick. Sash Whip. It's not really useful. Let's do Sash Whip and then Swivel. I'm hoping to get another Ragnarok. I'm not sure if I have one in my draw pile. Yeah, 38. And I should have played some more cards. It's fine though, because I think... Hang on, let me do Insight first. Alright, then protect. Inner Peace will draw me cards. Let's do Inner Peace. Okay. They're saying Sponger for 72. That's not as much as I'd like. If I enter Divinity, that's going to be way more. Not quite enough, though. No, it is enough. Alright, beautiful. Then do Cut Through Fate. I don't think I need the Vault here. I think I can just try to deal traditional damage because of the Weave as well. Okay, Insight is good, too. Then another Weave. Carve Reality. Might... Yeah, not having the slow debuff does hurt, but I think I should be fine here. There's a Blasphemy which I don't need. Let's do... Yeah, I think I don't need to upgrade anything. Let's play the Lesson Learned and then do Judgment. Okay. Alright, I think I did really well here. Perfected everything. Only got one collectible, so I think that might have hurt my score. 1336. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. So of the 6 elites, I perfected all of them. Right. Got all the bosses as well. Only one collectibles, but I got Overkill Combo, Well-Fed, and Mr. Machine. I don't think stuff was possible, so I'm okay. I think it was okay for me to use the Fusion Hammer and lose 5 max HP, because the extra 5 would not have made a difference. I barely got the Well-Fed modifier, right? Raining Money, man, if I used the Wish... Actually, I would have to use it a few more times. There were definitely like 1 or 2 fights where I didn't use the Wish, but that would have at most given me only 120 gold. I needed 180. I did have a Hand of Greed, so yeah, I guess money would have been possible. The extra 25 point there. And then of course more collectibles. Was I close to any more? I had in one collectibles on the Cut Through Fate. I had 3 Ragnaroks. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. And 3 swivels. Fine. So might have been close if I had some luck, but yeah, I don't think I was really that close after all. But yeah, 1336. Highlander also would have been possible, but then I would not have been able to get the Encyclopedian modifiers. So, all right. Right now I'm 9th place. That's not too bad. I am tied with the Dark. Goldberg got 50 points more. That's insane. I do wonder if Goldberg was able to pull off Highlander. That would explain a 75-point difference, and then maybe lost another 25 points somewhere else. Or maybe, what else could I have done? No, I'm pretty sure Goldberg went for Highlander. Or maybe Goldberg just got lucky with collectibles, was able to get 2 more. That is definitely doable too. Yeah, great score from Goldberg. Goldberg actually died yesterday, so very happy to see him in effectively first place. 1388 is believable. Everything above that is not, though. Right, so first or second place. Congratulations to Goldberg. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Chimera, Time Dilation, and Binary modifiers, and Gemino did really well with 1336. That's an amazing score. Gemino was able to pick 4 of the 6 elites and all the bosses. Gemino mentioned that he had much better use of Red Skull than I did, and he actually skipped the Pentagraph Relic, and that allowed him to actually trigger it, especially for the boss fights. That was very smart. I actually had trouble. I mean, I was able to sometimes use the Red Skull, but then, especially for the boss fights, I wasn't able to do it, and Ole actually pointed out that I might have had a chance to perfect the Act 3 boss if I had Red Skull active. So yeah, that is something I would have had to lose a lot of HP because of Pentagraph as well. Gemino did mention that having to trigger Red Skull all the time was very stressful, and actually I should give a shout out to Goldbear, who died yesterday to the Act 2 boss because he got too confident and lost too much HP with Red Skull, or to trigger Red Skull, and then as a result was not able to survive the Act 2 boss. So there's, it's not super easy to trigger Red Skull all the time. And then Gemino got all the other modifiers like me, like the Lightspeed modifier, Mr. Machine, and the Stuff modifier, but missed Overkill, which I got, and then nobody was able to get combo yesterday. So still, great score, congratulations. Next you have Mike here with 1286, Peltz got 1238 in the top 20. I end up with 1211. I perfected 4 of the 6 elites, but only the Act 1 boss. I might have had a chance against the Act 3 boss. Actually, Ole used that as an opportunity to talk to me about how I should probably embrace Eruption in a Chimera deck, especially if it's somewhat of an aggressive deck. So, for example, Ole pointed out that the very last attempt against the Time Eater, where I did enter Wrath, took damage. If I had the extra strength from the Red Skull, that might have been enough. So I ended up with, or the enemy ended up with 43 HP at the end. Now, if you account for the slow debuff, the 3 extra strength, the fact that I was in Wrath, and this, actually, yeah, just those 3. It might have been enough. Back of the envelope calculation, I only got to like 33 damage, but I think I might have miscalculated the time dilation interaction with the extra strength and wrath. So yeah, I think 43 might have been enough. So yeah, good point from Ole. I was able to get Highlander as well as Overkill, Lightspeed, Mr. Machine, and the Stuff modifier. I got Stuff just barely because I had to remove the feed to get Popper, and then I was offered a lease waffle at a shop, so that allowed me to not only get Popper, but also get enough max HP. I did miss Raining Money by 13 gold, which is unfortunate. I think nobody else was able to get Raining Money. A lot of people missed it by just a little bit. And then I also had no chance of getting in CBDN yesterday. Then you have Spring here with 1163. Alex got 1161, tied with Cyberfox. Alex perfected one of the 6 elites, but 2 of the 3 bosses, which is not bad. Only missed the Act 2 boss. Was able to get Handlander. Did not get curses, I think, just like me. Alex was offered 5 curses, but one of them was a duplicate normality, so he had to remove that to keep Highlander. And then also was able to get Overkill, Speedster, and Mr. Machine, as well as the Stuff modifier. Just like me, was able to get the feed, use it, and then remove it to still get Popper, which is something he had forgotten a few days ago, so I'm glad he was able to do it today. Or yesterday, I guess. And also, I should point out that both me and Alex picked up Tiny House, and both me and Alex would have missed the Stuff modifier by just a little bit if we had not taken Tiny House. So yeah, I think we're both glad we did that. And then, yeah, so great score. Congratulations. The Dark ended up with 1159. Nick got 1142. Nescafe got 1136. Simone got 1134. Simone perfected 2 of the 6 elites, but only the Act 1 boss, just like me. And then also, just like me, had a free card removal opportunity right after getting the normalities, and as a result was able to also then remove a rare card, I guess the feed, to still get Popper. So I think we had pretty much the same RNG. And then also was able to get the Stuff modifier with exactly 110 max HP, so that's exactly necessary, with Least Waffle as well. And then with Highlander, Mr. Machine Popper, but missed draining money by 28, just like me, and then also missed the Overkill modifier, so I think that explains a bit of a score difference there. And then you have Zembri here with 1109, and I think that's it for top 100. So yeah, I think it was a fun run yesterday. I think slightly more fun run today. Having rare cards, not having Pauper Guild does make things easier. So let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.